Hi, I'm Steve Brenner, a product research specialist with ComplianceSigns.com. As most of you are probably already aware, there have been several updates and changes in California Prop 65 legislation. All of those changes and updates go into effect on August 30th, 2018. First, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the changes in the Prop 65 legislation. Second, I'm going to walk you through some examples of what the signs actually look like, old and new, and give you a little bit more background on the law. And three, I'm going to show you some key links that will lead you to more information on Prop 65, and then show you how you can painlessly find the products you need at ComplianceSigns.com to meet your needs. August 30th, 2018, that's the big day that all the Prop 65 changes become effective. If you are a business in California that employs 10 or more people, or you are a business that ships products into California, you could be affected by the Prop 65 regulations. If you had a Prop 65 warning sign up in the past, it's safe to say that you'll probably need to update those signs. If you didn't have a Prop 65 sign up in the past, it's a good time to closely examine whether you need to get them up in accordance with the updated law. Your main thoughts should now focus on what, if any, chemical exposures are occurring at your business, the sources of those exposures, and other particular exposures that we'll cover later in this video. The fines that are associated with Prop 65 violations run up to $2,500 per day per violation, so some investments in the signs you need now can pay off in the long run. The changes are designed to make employees, visitors, and consumers aware of the possible dangers of chemicals present in the products that we use and consume in various places we work and travel in California. The legislation actually passed on August 30th of 2016, so the state has given everyone 2 full years to become compliant. So have the signs really changed that much from the past? Yes, they have changed significantly from the previous written regulations. Here are the 3 primary changes. Number 1, the regulations now require certain sizes, symbol designs, and other technical details. Most signs also now require the warning triangles with the exclamation points at the top of the sign. Number 2, there are now specific California Prop 65 web addresses within the wording of the sign to direct someone for further information. And 3, in the past there were no specific requirements to name a chemical, only that there was a threat from the product, environment, or food. But now each chemical or chemicals, and in some cases the source of exposure, must be included in most signs. Let's take a quick look at a few of the old signs and some of the new ones to give you a comparison to emphasize the differences between the signs. The first example shows the old and the updated product exposure signs. You can see that the chemical name is now included in the sign, as well as the warning triangle at the top of the sign and the web address at the bottom. The second example shows the old and the updated environmental and occupation exposure signs. You can see that the chemical name, the source of exposure, the warning triangle, and the web address are all new. At ComplianceSigns.com, we strive to make it as easy as possible to order the signs you need. The state of California has designated hazards associated with chemicals on the Prop 65 list. We have designed our signs based on California's risk assessments. You will still have to know the name or the CAS number of the chemical or chemicals present to order the correct sign. And you will have to know the source of exposure in certain circumstances in order to complete the sign. Let's take a closer look at how this is done. I'll walk you through an example. Let's use benzene. Number 1, you can choose the chemical name on our A to Z list or use the CAS number. We will supply a list of the chemical names for signs to choose from. No need for an advanced chemistry degree. Number 2, select the sign type. Does it have an exposure or not? If the sign requires a source of exposure, you will need to provide the source so you can complete the information. Number 3, pick the quantity and go. You will then add the item to your cart and continue shopping for each new Prop 65 sign that you may need. While there are over 800 signs to search from by chemical name, there are also 10 to 15 specific signs that can be found under products and places. Let's take a quick look at this option. For example, you may need a warning sign as required under Prop 65 for 5 indoor parking garages that you own. Simply click on Parking Garage and there is the sign that you need. You'll need one for each public entrance. To find out more information about Prop 65 and all of these changes, go to our website at ComplianceSigns.com. We provide basic information on our site as well as an extensive Prop 65 Compliance Resource Bulletin FAQ on this topic. We also provide direct links to several informational tools directly located on the California Prop 65 website. We will guide you through the process, but keep in mind you need to make the final decisions about what signs you need and how extensively you wish to comply with Prop 65. Once you have ordered the sign you need, you can also download a temporary version by clicking on the free PDF link on the product page. Prop 65 can be confusing, but it is there to keep people safe. We're here to help as best as we can, so feel free to reach out to us for all your Prop 65 needs.